Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke, and today we're having a chat with an old friend, Alex Pinkerton, a West Asheville fellow. Well, that's where I met him. And so we're going to be talking to him. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and share. You're going to be sit back, relax. It's going to be about an hour, and we're going to chill. Maybe a new co-host on some stuff. So without further ado, give a round of applause to Alex Pinkerton.
Nice.
Yes.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks
Yeah.
for the intro.
No problem. So Alex and I first met. We were writing for the West Asheville newspaper. He was sports. I was the what do you call it? I was the gossip column.
Tabloid.
One time Alex came up in the gossip column. Some girl. I'm kidding. No, we were former roommates.
Yep. It's all ruse.
It's all a ruse.
Former roommates. Glorious roommates through
As a matter of
time period in our lives.
excellent time period. As a matter of fact, Alex is very good at video games and like second to me in skill. In
Debatable.
debatable. No, Alex is the man. Alex is the man. As a matter of fact, the idea of kitchen and couch came from the house that we lived in together in West Asheville. That little yellow house was awesome. And Alex wouldn't let me put a couch in the kitchen. So, which is smart. We didn't put the couch in the kitchen. That table was massive. But
we did have a futon. There was a futon.
we did have a futon.
There was a futon. That was a kitchen couch. And there was a little wire man sitting on it.
There was. The house was so dope.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
sucks.
that
It sucks.
was a
But
good
yeah,
project.
it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, we met like, what were we both, like 21, 22?
That's a good question. Let's see.
It was after maybe 23. I was maybe 23.
Yeah, I would say it's something around then. It was probably like 2011 or
Yeah.
2010.
Back in the finding roommates via Craigslist days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we got to really know each other, because you came over for like a roommate interview, me and my
Mhm.
mom. We were feeling each other out. And then I was like, "You play games?" You're like, "Yep." I was like, "What games you play? You play WoW?" You're like, "Yep." And then we immediately just started talking about WoW for like
Yeah.
45 minutes. My mom was like, "What the?"
So for the Horde, and
Fact.
I'm an Alliance dweeb.
Scum of the earth, really.
The Alliance in World of Warcraft are kind of horrible. They're kind of terrible, actually.
Yeah.
They don't treat people or other creatures very well.
No.
No, they're more racist than the Horde, which is hilarious.
That's true. That's true. It's a blood feud, really, but it is.
Also, like when we moved in together, I was still kind of fat. I was fat, Luke.
I would say thick.
I was
2C.
thick.
Double C.
I started running, like recreationally, at the house in West Asheville too, because
Yeah.
you said, "Why don't you just start running?" My friend did. My friend just started running, and he just like lost a bunch of fucking weight, and that's when I kind of started running. And running up, was it Haywood Street?
Waynesville.
Waynesville. Yeah, running up Waynesville is a bitch.
Yeah, dude. I never did that. That seems menacing. Super menacing.
Oh yeah, on that same street. That's where Ashley lived up that street.
Yep. She was
Ashley Heath.
She was for a little while. Let's see. I think it was like 4 houses up.
Mm-hmm. That little house she lived in sucked.
Yeah, that thing was pretty crazy. That's a house. right
It
there.
did not. I don't. If it was around during Halloween, I'm not sure it would have lived.
Yeah.
It
I would have liked to see that road during Helene, because that's a very steep road for those of you who don't know. And when it would rain normally, there would be maybe 2 inches of water running down the side of that thing. So I can only imagine what happened during Helene.
Living in West Asheville was wild. Also, the girls who worked at Foggy Mountain, I guess at the time it was a Cuban restaurant, they lived at the very top of the hill in a house that became like a halfway house after they moved out.
I don't know about that.
So, or before they moved in, it was like a halfway house. So it was like, I went and partied there one time. I went to a costume party. I saw someone in a Buzz Lightyear costume jump off the roof.
Damn.
thinking he could fly. Yeah,
Meet him halfway?
drugs are crazy.
Yeah, true.
No, actually, he hit the bushes. He got lucky.
Nice. That
He hit the
sounds
bushes.
like an awesome video. It's a shame you don't have that.
It's wild. So tell me, where do you stay now? What are you doing?
Yeah, good question. Well, I spent the last 6 years, actually more like almost close to 8 years 6 years in New York City.
Cool.
Of basically when we first met and when you moved out of Asheville, I think we kind of split around the same time. And I went back to school, went to computer science, wanted to be a programmer, decided to be a programmer really. Went to school for computer science. And then, once I graduated, I went to New York and I've been just grinding my ass off since then. Doing basically like security, like data security, data encryption. And I did a lot of that. I have some pretty cool like patents and stuff. I worked on a lot of cool stuff and eventually worked my way up to like head of engineering at this company and really like it. Have a huge family of people there I still like keep in contact with. But I mean, I'm getting closer and closer to 40 and I've always had the goal of starting my own business and being an entrepreneur and doing things under my own schedule. And I was like, this is not going to happen if I just keep doing this. So I have to bounce. So fast forward to last year, I moved out of the city, bought a house here near Asheville in the woods, middle of nowhere. And now I'm just kind of like grinding on my own schedule, trying to find new revenue sources. So one of those things includes YouTube and also, just programming like other things, business ideas, kind of like, I don't want to keep talking forever, but I'll say that like AI is insane now. I'm, a pretty senior established programmer and like I just use AI like so much now because it's like, why wouldn't you? It's like a tool. Why would you not use this tool? So with AI and by myself, I've been able to like make crazy stuff. I can make apps very fast. And so kind of doing a shotgun approach with my buddy of mine and trying to get a bunch of things out there. Say what starts floating, get a bunch of shit out there and see what sticks,
Yeah, content's king, no doubt.
Yeah, that too. Content, apps, all kinds of stuff. So I've been all over the place. Honestly, I need to focus fire it a little bit more as a self-criticism, but yeah.
I've got this idea for an app. So I found out through a kind of weird spot that I had ADHD. And
yeah.
And I found out when I was in my 30s, late 20s. Anywho, I won't tell you how I found out because it was in a very not sober moment.
Okay.
That's about as far as I'm gonna go with that because I don't want to get arrested. But it was like a very obvious like, why am I bored? I'm bored. Why is everybody else having fun and I'm bored? Okay.
I see.
Yeah, you're the only person who's bored here. You're definitely yeah. So when I told the psychiatrist, they were like, "You don't tell us the rest. You got it. We'll figure it out. Come on, buddy. Well, what dosage? Yeah. They knew immediately.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They knew immediately. It's pretty funny.
So that,
yeah. Right into my veins.
Stim pack, dude.
No, I went Super Saiyan. Well, everybody else was Super Saiyan. I was just hanging out.
Yeah.
But my idea for the app was to gamify like regular shit. Like finding, like, call it something like Quest Log or something. And it's got the yellow.
Dude? You just blew my mind because I literally started an app. Sorry to cut you off, but I started an app like 6 months ago called Quest Hub, and it's literally what you're probably about to say.
Yeah. You just set a point value to like random shit, like make your bed, do these things, and then you come up with some sort of incentive in order to like help people do it, and then you got the yellow question mark.
Yep.
And so you're doing your dailies, which is like, I need to drink more water, I need to do these, and yeah,
I literally have a notepad that says the same shit. It even says do your dailies.
Says that. Why isn't this already a thing?
I actually started building it while I was still working, and then I got pretty far with it, and just with Well, when you're in a position like that, leaving your job is actually extremely difficult. So that took a lot of time
Yeah.
to like prepare for. But yeah, I'm kind of like I've been working on a couple projects, but that's coming back around is and it's like definitely it's funny that you talk about this and you mentioned this because this is what I've really been thinking out
Hmm.
more and more is because I've had the same realization. Like I knew I was kind of ADD, but I didn't really, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm ADD" or whatever, but I feel like a lot of people, especially our generation, I don't know what it is, are like severely ADD. And
Yeah.
I've come to terms with it through working. Like I realized that like I'm someone who's like almost OCD, where I like setting up organized processes and stuff, but then I can't follow them. I'll like set it up and I'll do the thing like 2 days, and I'll be like, oh, it's gone, and then I'll be like, need a new system now, and
Yeah.
I'll just keep doing that over and over, and trying to like hold stringent timelines for or time management. Like I want to work on this project for this much time. This project, I'm driven by obsession, and it's very hard to like organize that. So anyways, I've been dreaming about something like this where gamifying these things and just kind of making ADHD like, you know, fun to work through or
Well,
something.
it's so easy to be multi-passionate when there's so much cool shit to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
like it freaks people out up here because I'm still in DC. It freaks people out up here when I'm like, oh no, I can read music. Like I can
Mhm.
sing. They're like, what? Like
Yeah.
you talk about the Packers, or you talk about the Green Bay Packers, or you talk about other shit all the time. You are a singer, yeah. Been on like
Mhm.
10 professional shows. What? Yeah, been on stage at like fairs and shit. What?
I've
Yeah,
seen you.
it's like, dude, it's for real. And
Yeah.
and it's like I just love to do shit, just different stuff, and being that it's like some days I just rather play Battlefield for hours,
Yep.
and or I still think about World of Warcraft. Fuck, dude, I still think
I
about
know.
World of Warcraft. It
I've
sucks.
played every single expansion. I'll play at least a month.
I broke my leg under non-sober conditions a couple of years ago,
Okay.
and it was kind of funny. I basically fell off a bar stool, but
Damn.
yeah. It was
Good thing it wasn't your arm then, because I would imagine that going.
oh god, yeah, no, it was like the lower part of my leg. It was just the outside, and it cracked in the middle, and it stayed together too. So I didn't even have a cast. They just put me in a boot, and 6 months later, I was fine. I ran a Spartan race 8 months later.
Damn.
Yeah, I was killing it. I was back in rehab immediately. Like I actually enjoyed it. But anyway,
Yeah.
the moment that happened, I was like, well, punting on the season. I guess I'm just gonna play World of Warcraft again. And I just tuned it back in and started playing WoW. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. Might as well play World of Warcraft.
Dude, when I broke my leg, that's exactly what I did. I was like, resubbing, give me the damn computer.
Right?
Here we go. We're in on it. Leveling a shaman. Got time.
Yeah. I leveled a druid. I was like, let's see what a druid's like. I don't know. Boomkin. I want to play a Goku druid.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
It was dope. It was plus I was healing, and I've never been a healer. Healing always sound kind of lame.
Druid
I kind of
healing
enjoyed
is
it.
fun. Druid healing.
Like,
Wait.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You're just hots all day, just running around like an asshole.
It's a unique experience. Shit's not that like that idea isn't in most games.
No, it's dope. It's super, super dope. My brother has tried to get me into Star Citizen, and I
Oh
can't
boy.
do it.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can't do it either. Looks like the best game ever if it was real, but it ain't real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of real now, but it's still like, I don't know. It
You know
rubs me the wrong way in too many different ways.
You know how like the barrier to entry for League of Legends is unbelievable.
Sure.
Like you just get cussed out by a 12-year-old kid
Oh
for
yeah, sure. Feeding.
for nothing, and
Whatever.
Star Citizen, the barrier to entry is different. The PvP aspect isn't the barrier. The barrier is that you have to flip a knob and then turn a switch, and then you can take off with your ship. But if you hit anything, your ship blows up, and you have to you can't just park a ship in space.
Yeah.
I was like, because I just want to park a ship in orbit and just let it be in orbit around some random fucking planet.
Mhm.
And yeah, you can't do that. You have to like park it in a garage every time.
Yeah, and if it explodes, it like costs you credits, and
Mhm.
people can just blast you in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. But you can also land your ship on like a planet and get out and run around like it's Halo. So it's crazy how massive it is. But my brother plays, and he plays with some of his boys, and I'm just like, buddy, I can't. I don't have the time.
I feel like every couple years I'll check up on it because, again, on paper it's like the best game ever, but in reality, it doesn't seem so.
It's like 10 years old, right? 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, I think it's even more than that. It's like hundreds of millions of dollars. I mean,
Oh, it's
that's the other thing.
crowdfunded too. That's right. It's crowdfunded. I forgot. Yeah.
And you can buy ships for like thousands of dollars, thousands of real life dollars for this game that doesn't actually. And it's like they have it's like there's companies inside the game, right, that have different design aesthetics, and like it's almost like they have real companies in that business like actually designing the ships, and they're like, it's like, what is happening here? This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, you have an entire like industry of people like designing these futuristic ships that are badass. They look badass, but then it's like, okay, well, I don't have 5K to drop on this, so fuck it.
No, my brother said he gets online with these dudes and he's like, we don't do anything. We just fly around and do stupid shit. And I was like, we did some high end rating, not the highest end rating, but we did some like stuff. And and he goes, he was like, yeah, these like they couldn't have played World of Warcraft. These fucking people have no idea. They're just out here flying ships around because they have extra cash and they just bought it with cash. And I'm like, buddy, there's a reason why you had to get a level 60 before you got to do cool shit with other people. you gotta learn how to play a little bit.
Grind it out. You gotta earn the end game.
But the ships are dope, like you were saying. I mean, you're just like, we're not far away from the full dive situation.
It's getting closer. Yeah. Certainly getting closer.
It would be super dope to be in a, like, put on some sort of headgear and go into a comatose state and just be like in fucking
like a nerd
Skyrim or something. Yeah. Like you're just walking around, or
incredibly raw.
You're playing GTA 6 whenever it comes out.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. I can promise you that.
I heard a rumor, and it could be some asshole telling a joke, but I heard a rumor that they're actually gonna have festivals going on in the city while you're driving around.
Oh boy.
I was like,
I did hear that too. I mean, they're gonna, dude. That's what that game. That's the fundamental piece of that game is hitting pedestrians. It's the very first feature they put in the game. So
vehicular manslaughter. I mean,
yeah, it's not just doesn't surprise me.
Like it's a colossal, hilarious idea to have a gay pride parade in there, or some KKK rally.
Just have the balls. That's the question.
Speaking of balls, I think I heard Asmongold say this. I think, but I might not have.
Okay.
If Call of Duty was to make a movie, Call of Duty movie, it takes place in like 2019 or 1999 or 2000.
Okay.
And so this this special ops dude is working overseas and doing shit or whatnot. Then George Bush comes into power and immediately get thrust into the situation where he has to figure out what's happening in the Middle East, and it's reporting to somebody who reports to Dick Cheney. I mean, it's just like this really hilarious in time thing. And so finally, toward the end of the story, your main character, who's like Soap or something, right? Like from Call of Duty, your main character comes up and is tasked with is tasked with figuring out what Osama bin Laden is planning, and then ends up in a room with Osama bin Laden like weeks before September 11th, like
an undercover agent.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, he's undercover, and he's like he's standing there. He figures out the whole thing, the planes and everything. So he and a bunch of dudes they follow the terrorists onto the planes, and they stop the planes from being hijacked. But they all go down with the planes.
Like the one in the woods.
Yeah. So they all go down, and then it cuts to September 11th at like 9:15 a.m. or whatever, and the towers fall anyway. That would be the best Call of Duty game movie of all time. Like, that would be the
movie. That's a great movie. They're like, wait, shit, hang on.
Well, that's what happens in Call of Duty 4, right? Like he gets.
I didn't play that many. I played Modern Warfare in 1 and 2, and a little bit of Warzone, but yeah, that was pretty much it.
It gets to the end, and he finds out that the general that he's been working for is, been working for the other side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
let's do this.
You're just an arms dealer. What are we gonna do? Yeah.
What are we gonna do here?
What I'm Lieutenant Soap. Yeah, that would be a cool college. I mean, not cool. I think people would hate it, but I think we would love it.
Yeah. I mean, you could make that pretty funny. I mean, did you watch that one show that just came out? It was Gray Fox or Dark Wolf or something. It's like a military. It's like kind of shit you're describing.
No, I've not seen it. No, I think I know what you're talking about.
Dude's got long hair, the lead guy, and
yeah.
it's actually okay. It's kind of what you're describing, though. It's very similar.
It's funny. Buddy, what the planes miss, like for whatever reason they miss, the towers fall anyway. God,
there's a barrel roll. It's Sky King. He saves everybody.
And then, yeah. The towers fall anyway.
Then they fall anyway.
Oh God, anyway. I wish they would do that. That would be an actual good movie.
Yeah, that would be very good.
like, please come up with some cool shit, Hollywood. No, we were talking about ADHD stuff, and going all the way back.
Yeah,
I got
perfect example, by the way.
No doubt, I got into that. So this is kitchen couch conversation. Like, this is what this is. Like,
perfect.
When we do stuff on fantasy bullshitter, like I showed you that clip before. Like, William makes a reference to Full Metal Alchemist while we're watching something else, and I start talking about Goku. Like, it's like, doesn't fucking matter. We're just having a good time. I was referencing Rurouni Kenshin the entire time we watched.
Yeah, you said that. Well, I mean, he didn't draw his sword for a while.
Yeah.
What was up with that, by the way? Could he not pull it out physically, or was he like mentally broken, or both? It seemed like
I think it's some of both. Initially, he was like, "Oh, it's rusted," and then he then has to pull it out at the end of the first episode or the beginning of the second episode, and then he figures out it's not rusted. Tell me, I was confused in that show about the walking zombie dude, the guy who's like Kenpachi.
Gin something with a G, Gintosai.
Yeah, he's like an anti-samurai boogeyman.
He's insanely badass.
He's so cool.
Insanely badass. Like, is he supernatural? I don't fucking know.
Doesn't matter. He's awesome.
He seems
like he's got the bell, so you always know he's coming. Like it's full on Kenpachi Ziraki, like shit going on there from Bleach.
Never watched Bleach, but
oh boy, it's that
too much to watch,
dude. So much to watch. It's tough for me to keep up. Like, I only have so much mental bandwidth. I don't even watch shows on Apple because I don't have the time to watch Foundation.
Ooh, Foundation. I watched the first 3 episodes. It looked amazing.
Oh, see, I got it.
Yeah.
And what's the show you're watching? Stranger Things?
Stranger Things. Watching that. Yeah.
I only saw the first season and I didn't like it, so I stopped. I just never watched it again.
I got great news.
Yeah,
it gets way better.
Okay, good. Because the first season sucks.
Sucks. Yeah, and the second season sucks.
Okay, awesome.
Even worse than the first season. Actually, for sure, worse than the first season. But this is what I'll tell you. The show gets way mature, like, as the kids grow older. So it starts out as like a kid spooky show, and it ends up with, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like the most recent stuff is like people are like getting penetrated through the back of the head, just like their entire face is getting exploded out. So it's like gory, like people get melted down and assembled into golems and shit. Like, it's badass.
Yeah. That's more my style. Because I never watched like the Goonies. I never liked the Goonies.
I never saw it.
Or E.T.
Yeah.
You know those old movies or whatever where like there's the little kid stars and you're just like, I don't give a fuck about you kids. I did never want to be a kid when I was
Take that belly somewhere else, boy.
No, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I want to watch Dragon Ball Z and fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah, for sure.
What are we doing? It's just, the world's such a weird place. Like, why are you watching kids do stupid shit? But if Stranger Things is good.
Yeah, it is. I would recommend it. I was on the fence. I had very similar reservations as you did. I don't like watching like childish kid happy-go-lucky stuff. I like more like Ninja Scroll and more like crazy shit. And so I was kind of like, but then as time went on, I was like thinking in my head, like, I hope this show gets darker and darker and darker, and it does. And it's like it makes me think of like, Harry Potter did that a little bit. Like the themes did get more adult as time went on, but like they weren't popping people's heads. You know what I mean? They weren't doing stuff like that. I can't even think of the most gruesome death in that, but there should have been way crazier ones. Like those Death Eaters should be like exploding people. I feel like they could,
They should.
but they don't.
Yeah, the wizards should be wild.
If you think about Avada Kedavra, it's actually a very humane way to go. It's like, oh, my soul's leaving my body. It's not like,
Yeah, you would think it would be like dying slowly from a burn.
yeah, or just having like a earth spear rammed through your.
Oh my god!
Bottom.
So that's a show I did watch. Was that what's it called? It came on FX. It's a horror show. They had an Ocracoke Island version.
I don't know.
Oh, balls. Anyway, they had an Ocracoke Island version, and they tell something horror story.
My American Horror Story?
No, not My American Horror Story, but something.
I don't know.
Either way, they had an Ocracoke Island version where they had like people on Ocracoke Island, and they were staying at this house and it was haunted and shit. And then at the very end, they like spiked some dude. And I was freaked. I mean, I was freaked out. Like he was spiked on he wasn't on a twig, bro. It was a log.
Mhm. Yeah.
Up through and all the way out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spiked.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
American Horror Story. No, it is American Horror Story. Son of a bitch. Yeah. American Horror Story.
Okay.
It was fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wild.
I need to watch that. Someone getting spiked. It's gained my attention.
So we both grew up in like Appalachia, America, more or less. The mountains in Appalachia, America are scary as fuck.
Yeah, it's true. People are like, is it really like that? And it's like, well, no, but kinda depends. I mean, depends on how many engine blocks are in the driveway.
True.
How many engine blocks or spare parts do you see laying around? Is there a tire castle? Because if there is, you're getting in the right area.
Are there unmarked graves?
Unmarked graves, yeah.
Are there buildings with no walls and just
Are there dogs playing with mystery meat?
Are there dogs on chains outside connected to trees?
Yeah.
We should run. Are there stone stairs leading up to nothing?
Yeah.
Seen those before. Creep me out.
But I will say that I feel somewhat at home there. I don't know if the homeowner would feel the same way because I don't really look like they do. So I'd have to really say some like open sesame magic phrase, which I could maybe muster.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
You also don't look like those people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I need to like have some sort of
or sound like them.
Yeah, I need to switch it up.
You hit them with like a hi. What are you doing? Get out here.
Yeah.
You don't live here.
Code,
yes, I do.
Switching to mountain mutant mode.
Mountain mutant. Listen, when you stop hearing crickets go in the middle of the night, it's like,
yeah, you got issues.
You got issues. But it happened to my mom one time. She was like, she was a little girl, and she was staying at my great grandfather's house, and a bear had come and eaten chickens, and then the next night, my great grandfather got some other dudes over so they kill the bear, shoot the bear.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that all the kids were sleeping in the living room and the crickets stopped. And my great grandfather apparently said, "It's here."
Was it right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they shot that fucker. Yeah, that shit would scare me. I would be. You're talking 5 years old. Yeah,
for sure. And that reminds me of a video I saw not that long ago. It was like a dude riding his dirt bike through the woods. I mean, it could have been a setup. I don't know. But sure. It feels pretty spooky. He's like riding his dirt bike through the woods at night, and then all of a sudden it just goes silent. And then like you can catch a couple frames where it looks like just like some sort of fucking skinwalker. Like looking at him, and it's like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. People don't know about the mountains. It's like there are people out there too that just don't want to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also the possibility that people are going to know what you're thinking and they're going to troll you, because that's what I would do.
Oh yeah, that's what I would do.
Galen Tucker versus against evil or whatever that movie.
We used to. We never mind. We used to throw rocks as far as we could just to freak people out. You know where? Because Aaron's folks live up on top of that mountain, right in North Asheville, like north of Weaverville. And we'd walk up into those woods. I won't say where it is. I almost did. We'd walk up into those woods behind his parents' place, and it was fucking scary as shit. And then we'd all play hide and seek in the woods, and I'm like, I'm not playing hide and seek in these woods. The fuck is your problem? I'm not doing that. We did.
I never did that.
Scary, bro.
Yeah, that is scary. You ever heard a panther or a cougar?
Yeah, I thought I would. We always talked about like, oh, you're gonna run into a panther up there in them woods. Like,
have you ever?
I've never heard one.
Because I have. Well, I mean, I've not seen one, but I've heard them, and they just sound like a woman screaming.
Oh, so yeah. So one morning when I lived in Arlington, Virginia, I woke up and I heard. It was like 2 a.m, and it sounded like a woman was screaming. I went outside. This is like, their houses, and it's suburban, and there's a high school across the street, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I went outside to check, and I think someone told me it was a fox.
Yeah, foxes make weird ass noises too. They kind of scream and yelp, but
it sounds like a woman being raped in the park.
Yeah, they sound like a kid screaming or a young girl or something.
So scary.
A panther sounds like a middle-aged woman being murdered. It's like extremely scary sounding.
Extremely.
Blood curdling.
I've never heard that. Like, that would freak me out.
Yeah.
I think I would rather do anything else. Yeah. Also, I'm super afraid of heights. So, and I didn't know I was super afraid of heights until I got into places where I
shouldn't have been.
Yeah, where I shouldn't have been. Like one time I went running across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I thought I'd be fine. I was like, yeah, I'll just run to the other side and come back. And then you don't realize that the path's only as wide as your table. And people are streaming by you on bicycles.
Yeah.
And the wall. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'3", and the wall's only 3.5 feet high. So like I could just fall in to this fucking water if I take one bad step. And you get about halfway across, and there's 2 dudes working on it who are strapped in, and we're on a platform next to a porta-john because they don't want to have to walk all the way to the fucking end. Anyway, scary shit, dude.
Yeah.
Freaked me out. I made it all the way across and back, and I was like clenching my hands so tightly that I had fingernail marks and blood was coming out.
Damn.
I was scared. I should not have done that. There are people who do that every day.
I'm scared of heights in like a weirder way. It's like I don't know. It's like oh, it's so easy to die right now that I almost feel like kind of want to just jump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the Guggenheim in New York, actually. It's a really cool, spiral museum.
Yeah.
Dude, its walls are like 2 or 3 feet. So it's like if you leaned, you literally just your body, your center of gravity is like over that point. You just gone.
Yeah.
And I was like looking over that, like, I feel like I'm just gonna, I don't want to jump off this, but I feel like I'm about to. Like, it's just right there.
It's wild. It becomes an option.
Yeah.
In your head, it becomes like a clickable option. It's like,
you're like,
just jump. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not supposed to do this, am I?
Is this gonna give me a confirmation dialogue, or?
Yeah, like, do I level up when I land? No, dude, you die. You die. You get a Avada Kedavra. You get end of line. I'm saying it's fucking bad, dude. Dude, New York must have been crazy. Like, I've been in New York, I don't know, 8-9 times. I love New York. It's ADHD, so it like feels comfortable to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same way.
Oh yeah, feels extremely comfortable, but it's, coming from where I grew up, it's like the opposite. So I feel like my soul is bound 50-50. I love New York City. I love being around constant stimulus and all this crazy shit. Super good food. People are always doing interesting things. And it's just like, that's great. It's a great environment. It's exhausting. And then there's around here where it's like, there's much less to do. It's more chill. Especially where I live now. It's like literally the middle of nowhere. But so I like both, But I will say that like visiting New York is a lot different than living in New York. Because when you visit New York, people are always like, yeah, let's go to some Broadway shows, let's get some pizza, let's walk around. Living in New York is like I'm never gonna go to a Broadway show. I mean, you probably would, but I
Sure.
feel like most people that live there don't even think about it because they got other shit to think about, and I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's like a lot of the things you would do when you travel there, you suddenly, when they become extremely accessible, you just don't do. It's very strange.
Yeah, I live a stone's throw away from the Capitol building. And if I didn't walk by there to get to places, I would never go by the Capitol building
Right.
or any of the monuments.
Well,
Like, I
that's
just
like a
don't get it.
tourist thing, right?
Yeah.
And so that for sure, I'm talking about that. But I'm also talking about like, for example, skating, skateboarding, rollerblading. I always do that. I always did that. And it's like I always was saying, I wish I had a skate park closer to me. I was in New York and there was one right there, but I just never went.
Right. I can see.
Didn't have time, or there was always other shit going on or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but
No, I think I think you're onto something there, to be frank
yeah.
with you. It's weird. And like I said, they're not the same, but like I live in a kind of a residential part of. It's weird to say residential. Like we live on top of each other. I live in row houses, right? So there's like a group of like 3
Okay.
or 4 girls who live above me, and then next door there's some like famous author who wrote a book that it became a movie. Christian Bale's the lead in, and then yeah, it's wild. I shook his hand. He's a cool dude. And then on this other side, it's this like other millionaire who's just chill. And then I'm like pretty close to Eastern Market, which is like a really really old timey like
Okay.
market kind of place where there's like a metro, so it's pretty easy for me to get around.
Nice.
But like inside of my space, I'm a cellar dweller. Inside of the English basement I'm in, like it's very much my domain. Like I don't even realize there's an outside world.
Right.
And the moment I walk outside, it's shit is going down. It's
Mm.
lively. Like there's people out there doing their thing. I mean, this is the kind of place like you'd see a white woman walking around with a weighted vest. Like her life is
Nothing.
yeah,
She's
well,
Rucker.
yeah, well, like her life is so easy that she's choosing to make it harder.
She's like Piccolo, dude. She's just training.
Yeah, she's just like Piccolo.
Yeah.
She's like Piccolo. God, Piccolo is so funny. You've watched DBZ Abridged, right?
I have not seen all of it because it's extremely entertaining. I think they did an excellent job, but it is kind of annoying to me.
It is kind of annoying.
Kind of annoying. I don't think I could get through like all of it.
There's parts of it that are tough. Like the part of it that's tough is between it's between when like Future Trunks shows up and when Perfect Cell shows up.
Okay.
Some of that stuff is a little bit it's a little weak. But then when Perfect Cell shows up, it's like, oh, this is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
Perfect
They're
Cell and
funny.
Frieza are funny as fuck. It's like,
Maybe I'll watch that.
yeah. Perfect
Yeah.
Cell is hilarious. Well, and then the part with Semi Perfect Cell is pretty good too because like Vegeta's trolling him, and then Perfect Cell shows up and he's like, all right, Vegeta, I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I don't mean partially hard. I don't mean sort of hard. I mean as hard. And he hits him and he's like,
Nice.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
Frieza cracks me up too because Frieza's like,
His name is Freezer, right? Or they call him Freezer?
yeah, they make the joke about the dubs. Yeah. It's like, yeah. He's like, what does he say? He's like, I'm gonna punch you in the snoz, Freezer.
Freezer? Yeah.
He says, what does he say? I think it's the best joke in that show is when Frieza, because he's like an emperor, right? He's taking over all these planets and whatnot. And people start saying these like quasi heroic shit to him. That's like, we're gonna stop you. He's like 433, and then he says something else. He's like 245, and they what? Why are you counting? And he's like, oh, I've heard all these things so many times. I just started counting how many times I was going to hear them before I killed everyone. It's like,
That's amazing.
it's an awesome troll.
Frieza's my favorite character. Like, I don't know, dude. He's so awesome.
Frieza is so awesome.
I just rewatched all of it because, as you know, I built a scouter.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get all the scenes, and I wanted to like make sure I was collecting material for so long, and I ended up just watching all of DBZ again, and then all of Super right after that. And Frieza is incredible.
Frieza's incredible.
He is incredible.
Like,
dude.
he is
His attitude
unintentionally.
is so funny.
He's unintentionally so funny.
Yeah.
And like I said, the way they did DBZ Abridged, they were like, "Oh, you captured this guy's personality to a T. This
Yeah,
is
sounds like it.
It's perfect."
Hello, monkeys.
Hello, monkeys. I don't know who's he's got to be the most racist character in all of anime.
For sure. Extremely racist.
Extremely racist. Because there's like characters in Naruto kind of racist. Frieza's for sure.
Yeah.
Frieza's hilarious. He's like, "Hello, monkeys." Like, oh.
You simians. Vile simians. You know what I really like is his blasts, because he uses pink energy and he shoots super precise targeted beams through people's organs.
Yeah.
Extremely sweet to me. Yeah.
Everybody else is shooting beams like with their hands or whatever, and even Piccolo's thing is just
close.
It's kind of dweeby, and then he's like, like what an absolute dick. It's just fucking awesome. It's just so cool.
Well, that's the other funny part about him too, is not only is he racist, he's like it's a genetic superiority thing, because he was born with his power, and he's like, I've never had to work out or train, I'm just better. He's like, my race is better, and that's why he shoots with one finger, because he doesn't even need to train.
He's like I woke up like this.
Yeah, he's basically a white supremacist, I guess. Like, he is white
for sure. He's actually quasi-gay. He's a gay white supremacist.
A gay white supremacist
for sure, with
like Mewtwo like colors and shit.
He's a gay mutant white supremacist.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, he's probably part of the LGBTQ community. If we're gonna quantify this,
especially when he does the fucking transformation, man. What's going on with that thing, dude? What happened there?
He turns into an alien from Aliens.
That's I guess that is what he does, isn't it?
It's so funny how they mimic how, like, the Toriyama was like, we're gonna mimic other stories that are being told. Yeah. And no one was like, you can't just do Terminator 2 and call it the Trunk Saga.
Oh, yes, we can.
But we did. And we even put in Android 16.
Yeah.
Who's essentially Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or he saw like Superman or Superman 2, and he was like, I have an idea for Vegeta. They just created Vegeta. Like, it's like, God, I love it, man. It's so fun. It's so fun. Because it's so machismo, and it's so good and nostalgic, and like every once in a while, like somebody will say some just super raw cool shit. You're like, yeah, but then the rest of the time you're like, oh, this is so dumb.
In DBZ,
yeah,
it's like so much slow filler, and the whole Master Roshi thing too. It's like insane. He's just like a super pervert, like hypersexual, like, especially if you watch Dragon Ball. If you go back and watch Dragon Ball and all the original episodes, it's like Goku's naked. He's got his dick out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at Bulma. Bulma's showing her crotch to Master Roshi to get stuff. Like, it's insanely sexual, the whole thing. And like, so much of the filler, I feel like, is that. And then it's action scenes, and it's like, I don't know, it's just funny. I mean, it's like a obvious mixture for the adolescent male brain.
It's very much a young man's piece of content. Like, oh, okay. We were talking about that before. Like, there's so much content that's like, oh, a dude wrote this.
Yeah,
for sure. Because there's some stuff I've been into recently where we're talking about, like, who would you cast as the greatest ex-girlfriend of all time? Oh. And I said Carrie Fisher from Empire Strikes Back. Like, I want Princess Leia as an ex-girlfriend in anything. Like,
okay.
She in Blues Brothers, she brings a RPG to try to kill the Blues Brothers.
Oh, shit.
In Blues Brothers. Yeah. She's like,
I think I've maybe seen that one time.
Yeah,
she's that again.
It's either her, or Hela from Thor 3.
Based on their actions in the films.
Yeah. So you're casting their character.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Hela from Thor 3 has got to be the worst ex-girlfriend that's ever lived.
Interesting. What was Thor 3 again? God,
Thor,
those.
that's
See,
Thor
yeah.
Ragnarok is the one that's like self-aware.
Ragnarok, yeah, was sweet.
It was sweet.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Where he
Okay.
goes Super Saiyan 2 at the end with the lightning.
Yeah. And his like sisters were going shooting blades.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. She's like
You're talking about her.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. You don't want you don't want
that.
that. No, dude.
I've had some ex-girlfriends, and none of them have come remotely close to those people.
Yeah, putting fucking 6 foot spears through your chest.
Buddy comes from nowhere. Like I want that power. If I were to have a Marvel power, I want hers.
That one's pretty fucking good, dude.
If I could just be like, just
pin you to a wall.
Oh yeah, day ended. Did you play Marvel Rivals?
No, I watched some footage of it though. It looked pretty cool.
It's pretty fun. It gets old.
Yeah, I like, it's basically Overwatch with Marvel, and I liked Overwatch, but it got old for me. I think that I also didn't really dig the hero lineup for Rivals. Like I want some crazier people in that game, for sure.
Yeah, you got a good point there. I mean, by far the best character to play, and I'm not any good at this character, is Spider-Man. Spider-Man hits hard as fuck, and Spider-Man can be all over the map at any given time, and can be your best damage dealer, and can be, just is an absolute demon.
Yeah.
But the once again, the barrier to entry is so high that you have to be like an expert. Yeah. And I was watching clips of the guy who plays. What did you say the other game was called? Overwatch. He's like the expert Overwatch character player. In the same kind of character, and just watching that guy move with Spider-Man, it looked like magic. I just didn't know, but not magic. Ironically, it's a character, but like it looked weird. It looked wild. It was crazy.
The skill feeling's actually pretty damn high in those games, and I don't know. It's very monotonous, kind of doing the same thing over and over.
I got into my younger brother, for weird reasons, got into PUBG. So I got into PUBG about the same time he did, and so he and I and a few other people, we play. That's
right. I remember I've seen you on PUBG.
Yeah. But then I also like Battlefield, and I'm pretty good at Battlefield. We play Assault.
Yep.
And then what is it called? There's a carbine rifle. It's like one of the last ones. It's a 33 damage.
M277.
Not the M277. It's like a 5.53, 5.537 or something.
Big. Yeah. That one's good.
To me, I think it's the best gun in the game.
He's pretty good. I didn't play. I got the Vector and just
anytime I get killed by the Vector,
it's like level 48.
So good. But I use the SIG a lot, and then I'll that's my main hand. I'll offhand the DMR that's a 66 damage, or I offhand a shotgun.
Yep. Depending on Saiga. That gun is crazy. The auto shot, the final shotgun that's just like do with a mag.
I do not have that. That sounds insane.
Dude, it is insane.
Yeah, sounds like
I was playing Assault as well, and I got like all the Assault specialist shit done before they nerfed any of the challenges, which was insane. Wow. I played the shit out of this game.
Buddy, take a break. Jesus.
Can't, dude. It's too good. It's too good. I haven't been playing much games in the last 3 or 4 years. I've really dialed it back and started focusing on building more websites and trying to I'll do all this other shit. But when Battlefield came out, I was like, it's time.
I would say my issue with Battlefield is the same one that Call of Duty players have with Battlefield. I don't like Call of Duty anymore. I played Call of Duty 4 in 2005 or 2007, whenever it came out. And I like some of those versions, and the newer Call of Duties are fine. They're whatever. I like Battlefield as a game better. It's the people. The people that play Battlefield don't know how to play Battlefield. And so Call of Duty players are like, the game is great. It's the people who play that just suck. And so I feel this. I'm like, guys, why aren't you get on the fucking point? What are you waiting on? Get on the fucking it's okay to die. Let's go. We got stuff to do. Let's move on. I don't care about your KD when there's an L in the front of your stat.
Yeah.
Who cares? So they're not good at the game.
Mm.
they might be okay at killing people, but they're just anyway. So that's my biggest problem with
Yeah,
Battlefield, which is
it's kind of
fine.
always been a thing.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield Vietnam, which was insanely badass, by the way.
Okay.
And yeah, I feel like it's always kind of been like that, where half your team they're just dumbasses. They don't play any points. They're just going for KD. I mean, to be honest, going for KD in Battlefield is very fun. I've
Oh
done
yeah.
it plenty of times.
Same.
It's very fun to do, but it doesn't help your team at all. And yeah, I feel like it's just kind of a core experience of Battlefield because you have so many more players and the maps are bigger. People will just fuck off. I mean, they're like stoned, they're drunk, they're whatever the hell is going on. Who knows what the hell they're doing. So
Yeah, I don't know that I would say.
sometimes you know.
I don't know that I'd say. So for me, what I guess I mean is it's not they're not pulling for KD. What they're like, they're
They're not
trying not to
playing
die. They're just trying not to die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, buddy, I don't give a fuck about your death. You'll come.
Oh
back.
yeah. That's why I play Assault. You and me both. I'm diving on that point.
Yeah,
dude.
but like I might die 4 or 5 times
Mhm.
over and over and over again. Maybe. Like,
Yeah.
and that comes pretty rare. But about every other life or every third life, I'm respawning in a corner somewhere because I've set the beacon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get you from behind. You're gonna get got
Mhm.
by
You
me.
get the best angles as Assault. You
Yeah.
push, you get the weird ass corner, you get the beacon down, and then I'm gonna snipe like 12 of your dudes in the side of the head through the temple.
Oh,
I'm
and
over there.
the silencer is insanely powerful. The moment I got the silencer, my game changed.
Mhm.
Yeah, did you play the beta?
I did.
The beta was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the Battlefield community. I will say it's insanely toxic. I mean, a lot of game communities are toxic and there's just so much hate. I can't stand it, to be honest, because this game is incredible. And of course, it's not perfect. No game is perfect. But like the people that just sit there and whine piss me off so bad. Because I don't know if you remember Battlefield Hardline. You remember that game? Okay.
No.
Well, it got buried, okay, by the community because Battlefield DICE gave the IP to some other vendor and they built a Battlefield that was cops and robbers. It's literally one team is police and one team are like criminals. And there were like modes where you would have to do bank heists, and there was ones where you would steal cars and you would hotwire cars and you would have to drive and they would try and chase you down. And all the cars had radio stations where you could be bumping like sweet music and the sound was like bouncing off of like it was like downtown LA and shit.
Yeah.
It was so sweet, dude. That game was insanely fun. And the community hated it. They're like, this game's fucking terrible. I fucking can't stand DICE. And like that was the like vocal sentiment. And they killed the game. They killed it. They literally killed the game that way. And I'm just like, are you guys not playing this game? Like, are you playing the game? Like, it's fun as shit. I still have clips from that game that I look at it and I'm like, why?
What happened to Battlefield 2042? I liked Battlefield 2042, by the way. I was a fan.
One?
Yeah. Like, people hated it, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. I didn't like the maps because I was very excited. I liked the World War II. I did not like the World War one, even though it was insanely immersive and a lot of people really love it. I need a red dot, dude. I want a red dot. I don't want irons. I'll take irons for like a game or two. I would like if I'm playing BF6 and then, I'm now in Nazi Germany and I play one game like that. That'd be really cool. And then I'm like back to normal. So I was like very much wanting a modern shooter experience. And then 2042 came out and I was like, this game's really fucking sweet. But I kept feeling like,
Me too.
And I think it's because the maps weren't good. That's kind of like,
I think I agree.
My opinion.
I think I agree. Like there was something about it I didn't like. I knew there was something I didn't like. I just like there's a reason I don't go back to this every day. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Like when I would play Battlefield, this one, every day.
Yes. Yeah.
And get insanely frustrated about teammates. Like, hey, y'all need to do your goddamn job. Let's roll. The other thing about this Battlefield is it seems like they're listening to the community and addressing complaints appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I main Assault and then off Ingy. Like those are my 1 and 2. And like half the time before the most recent patch, I was like yelling in chat, if your support, throw down your shit, their supply every time. Drop it all the time. Every time it's up, just drop it.
Every single
Wherever
time.
you are.
Yeah.
If that's not on cooldown the entire game, you're not doing your goddamn job. Like I'm typing this out.
Yeah.
And then in the recent buddy, it's like,
dude, you're sitting in spawn typing the whole time. What the fuck?
I just, hey, throw down your supply bag, bro. I'm trying to kill tanks here. Like we're trying to keep you alive here.
For Indy, it matters so much because it takes your 2 rockets to 5.
And so, well, they fixed it in a recent patch. So you start with 5.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's nice. It's nice. I guess my favorite thing about the game is stealing tanks, stealing other people's tanks, like enemy tanks.
That is.
I've done it
very
few times. Like someone got out to heal their tank, and I was playing assault, and I just ran up and stole the motherfucker while I was healing it, and then drove off. It's like,
I've been playing all kinds of stuff, assault and NG and support, but I have been clipping lots of moments, and I was thinking about uploading some because I have amazing clips, dude.
You should.
Super good clips. Because you know what's amazing to me about that game is how dynamic it is. It's extremely accurate. Like in the New York maps, which are awesome, by the way, as someone who lived in New York for that long, it's like, this is fucking incredible. But you can, like, let's say you're laying on a fire escape. In most games, you would expect, I can't shoot through this floor. There's an invisible wall. You can. It's perfect. It's like, if you see the slot, your bullet's going through it. So that's great. And then I have a clip where I was basically flying a chopper in third person, and there's a guy like parachuting, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to hit him with the chopper. And I get it just right, and I catch him right in the neck with the chopper blades on the transport chopper. And blood goes, and he goes, what? And does a backflip like that. And I was like, this is incredible. This is incredible. Like, what game allows you to do shit like that, dude?
Just that one. It is kind of magic how that kind of happens. Like, I'll catch, like, the gun reset, like, as I use that DMR, the 66 damage one, the third one,
SVK,
all the time. I'll catch people, and it's like, I got hollow points recently, and it's like, oh, headshot kill. Like, it's a one shot.
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Yeah. It's the hollow points give you 175 times damage on headshots, and it's 66. So that's it. It's 100.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And it's just, it recenters. Pow, and it recenters. And so even if you don't hit them in the head, like, they have to move.
Yeah.
They have to move because it recenters so quickly.
Yeah.
Going back to that PUBG thing, like, I played a bunch of PUBG on the PC.
Yep.
That is the hardest first-person shooter game that I've ever played.
Really?
In terms of the gun skill.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it did have pretty crazy recoil for sure. I like that, like the barrel.
Yeah. Like the barrel. Yeah, the actual gun, the barrel, the 7.62. It's we have to lead targets also. It kind of in kind of an insane way. And if you're looking up, then you have to account for
if you're turned over.
But if you're looking down, like actually looking up a hill at someone, you have to account for the bullet rising and falling, the same as you go down. So, like, if you're going down, the bullet drops before it gets to them, and if you're going up, it's like Some of it's
playing that game, because I'd be down to play that.
PUBG. Yeah, my older brother, my younger brother, who's pretty good, and my dad play. And my dad kind of sucks, but I love my dad. Like, it's so fun when we play together. Like, I've got first-person shooter skills.
Yeah.
Like you do. Like, even if you don't play a first-person shooter, it's like, okay, I get it. I understand the gimmick.
Been clicking head for a long time.
Yeah. You know how to run. You know where to pick up weapons. You know what loot is. You know how to, like, camp rooms and fixate on choke points. It's all about the same. But it's funny. What's funny about my dad? We probably played once or twice a week for the last year, and like, it's sessions, not games, sessions. And he's gotten to the point where he's kind of confident. but most of that game is audio. It's
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the end of a match, and I hear like my brother complaining. He's like, why are they fighting each other? Why are they always shooting at us? Why are they? Well, it's like, yeah, well, buddy, 5 minutes ago we were actually hiding pretty well, and we said, don't shoot. There's a target over there, and our dad shot. And it's like, what are you doing? Don't shoot. Don't do that. It's like, and I like it's funny because I think recently I was like, you think Kobe Bryant let those other motherfuckers shoot when he played for the Lakers? No, he didn't. You know why? Because they weren't as good as him.
Yeah.
And that's just a fact. And they don't know what they're doing. And it's just a fact. I was like, it's not that we don't think you know what you're doing. You just don't have the time that we do. So don't shoot. When we tell you not to shoot, it's not that we don't want you to get the kill.
Yeah.
We want you to get the kill.
Get people's position away.
There's a lot of reasons we're not ready to help you.
Yeah.
There's a lot, I have a silencer. That doesn't actually matter because there's 3 of us and there's 4 of them. So regardless of your silencer, they outshoot us.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't shoot. If we say
90% of people just don't get it. Or if they do, they're like, when they get the shot, they're like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna get this kill.
Right. It's like, if we say don't shoot, it's not about keeping you from getting the kill and us getting the kill. It's literally about, we don't feel comfortable winning the game if you shoot here.
As a squad, yeah.
As a squad. Like, we're not going to win. Like, and we could, I guess. But, like, we're also going to fight our asses off to try to res you. So if you do this, like, it puts us in danger. Because we have to try to help you now. And because we will. Because that's, anyway. It's just... So that's what we do. It's like, don't shoot. But I've got him on Discord and I'm looking at my other screen and I can see that he's like scoped in, like following the head. Like half the time he's not even on the head, but like I'm telling he's like trying. And he's like, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. We're not. It's a recon right now.
That's awesome that you get to play games with your dad though. My dad's like never been one that wanted to try it. He's like,
your dad's awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome, but he doesn't like games.
That's awesome.
Well, like, that's what going in Battlefield. I was like, "This is insane, dude, isn't it?" And he's like, "What the fuck?"
It is insane. There's like you were talking about clips. There's a few times where I've done some cool shit, and it's not a few times. It's like every other game, I'll do something fucking rad, and I'm just like, awesome. The new map, the oil field map. If you're on offense, you play assault. I literally just run up the right side as far forward as possible, and I throw a respawn beacon down. And just
the oil field,
like the first section. If you're on offense, if you're not on defense, because everyone hides behind the 18-wheeler, and they do.
Are you talking about breakthrough or what mode?
Yeah, breakthrough.
Okay.
Conquest is fine.
Conquest, yeah.
Conquest
is classic, but it's not for max points efficiency or whatever. But
no. You're gonna have trouble with Conquest unless you're like fighting on C the entire time.
What we've been doing is we'll get one of those super trucks.
Oh yeah, and the armor trucks.
Fucking send it to F immediately, dude. If you're on the assault, if you're on the assault side, you just fucking blast it straight to F, dude, and then you just do loops and just murder. And you take F, and then their whole team's like, God damn it, we gotta get F back, and you just fucking harass them, and then you win the game because the entire time they're getting shot in the back, like all those snipers are mounting up, and you're just going shooting them right through the booty hole.
Buddy, the snipers in this game suck too.
Yeah,
they're not great. They're not great. Sometimes you'll get
sniper rifles or the sniper players.
The players. The rifles are okay. The rifles are fine.
Some people are fucking good, but yeah, most people are. There's a lot of new people, I think, to the franchise.
Well, so the game's like it's kind of like League of Legends in that like there's a gimmick to who you're playing. Like you have to know the gimmick before you pop in.
Play your class.
You got to play your class. Like if you don't have. If people don't even know that they can use the drone and just fly and get assists and help your team immediately with a drone.
You just click on dudes with mortars and they just explode.
I have never tried that.
It's so funny. They're like going think, and then you just fly up and just go, and they just explode. Mortar just explodes.
That's dope.
It's the dumbest shit ever. I mean, it's funny and it's kind of dope, but it's also like, dude, you're just beating a dead horse, dude. Mortars are so bad in that game. It's just let them try. Just let them try. Have you ever used a mortar?
No, mortars are bad in every game I've played.
Horrible.
They're horrible. Like they don't do the splash damage is garbage.
A mortar should be like a tank round.
Yeah.
Like it should fuck shit up.
Yes. Yeah. We're talking craters in the ground
Yeah.
situation. Because the tanks, I never jump into tanks in that game either. Like I'm like, if I'm gonna play assault, my whole gimmick is to avoid tanks by running really fast. Because I wish I'd claymores. But
yeah, that would be cool.
It'd be so cool. I thought about playing recon and then like playing recon like an assault player, and so you
That's
get.
what I'm doing now, actually.
Oh really?
Because I got the new perk that makes it so when you go prone, it clears all your statuses. So if you get spotted, you just lay down. It's like, and so yeah, I'm playing recon with like C4 and the drone. You put C4 on the drone, fly it over.
Is that real?
Oh yeah, you gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick. Okay.
You gotta be quick, but you can put it up. You can throw 2 on it, and then you switch to the drone. It's weird because you gotta do a bunch of different controls, but you can fly it right over a tank and just.
Awesome. Okay, listen, we've talked the entire time. We're going to be doing content on the channel. You and I hope pretty soon we'll get to editing it and we'll start a series where we can just goof off like my brothers and friends do. So welcome to the group. Where can the people find you? This being your inaugural thing.
Yeah, it's a great question. So I have a YouTube channel called Pinkerton Tech Lab. That's where I'm building stuff like a Dragon Ball Z Scouter, a real working Dragon Ball Z Scouter. I'm actually working on producing these to be sold as well. I've made a couple things. I'll show real quick.
Do it.
Yeah, so I've done some projects. I, learned how to cast metal. So this is a solid brass king's crown that I made, which is heavy and awesome. And then yeah, I wanted to make a scouter. I want to do something cool, so I ended up making this thing, and it can scan power levels, and it does all the stuff, plays sounds, and it has a circuit board I designed. I mean, I did everything from scratch, and there's a video on my channel if you want to check that out. So super nerd stuff. Yeah, so that's my channel. And then I have a new website called pinkertondigital.com, which I just launched, where I'm going to have the scouters available if people want them. And then also, yeah, like I said, I've been moving into starting my own business, entrepreneurship. So that's where I'm going to be offering kind of my professional services, mostly programming or whatever. So if anybody
your professional services. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, just hit me with a project, whatever you have in mind.
He's good with his hands. Yeah.
Whatever you have in mind. Yeah. My fingers are good. They can type very fast.
Oh, God. Buddy.
Yeah.
Playing World of Warcraft was the best amp to my typing skill. I type so fast now. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yep. We're going to put all that content in the description below. So
awesome.
If you want to check his stuff out, do that. And then we're going to be launching a new series soon, this week, probably. So if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share. Go check out his stuff. But until next time, later, taters.
Thanks, guys.